Hello there. Quite the different intro, but today I'm on AUT, as you can see, in Universal Time. For those of you who don't know, it's basically like an anime game where it used to be JoJo actually, but now they branched out into a bunch of other stuff, and now it's the JJK update. So as you can see here, I'm using Yuji, aka the Vessel. This is a skin for him. It's pretty cool. A lot of people are jumping into this update not knowing how to get stuff and not knowing where it is. So pretty much this update is a lot of obtainments. Like, you have to obtain a lot of stuff. So if we go over here, this is the spawn right here. We gotta make our way over to the Shibuya station. So it's on this side only. A lot of people don't know where like the teleport part is, but you go to the right side of the entrance right here and you hold E. Take me to Shibuya. I think you have to be level 150 plus. It used to have no requirements, but obviously as bosses are kind of hard and they don't want people just getting credit for not doing anything, they kind of set the requirements a little bit higher. So if we go, hell no. But this is Shibuya. It's pretty small. So the main boss spawns are right here. Sukuna's gonna be right here at about an hour. Yuji spawns right here, I think at around every 45 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Toji spawns right here every 30 minutes, I think. You may be wondering, and of course, yeah, Maharaga's there too. And you may be wondering, where's Gojo? Well, let me show you that right now. So if I take my little mounts, we're starting from Shibuya Station right here. This is the main spawn. You're gonna go straight across. Just follow where I go. I'm gonna speed it up. Go a little bit to the right. And then we have what looks like another station. This is where Gojo went down. Subway station entrance. So you hold E here right in the middle. Take me to Subway. And then you're gonna wanna go all the way down. So every about 30 minutes, Gojo will spawn in between this little thing and the bench. He's gonna spawn literally right here. And I don't know if there's a level requirement to this one. There probably is, but that's where Gojo spawns. So now let's get into the fun part, the obtainments. So if we go right here, crafting, we search up Vessel. You're going to need 3 Vessel shards, which usually every kill you get a shard of what person you killed. So Vessel being Yuji, you would probably get 1 shard and maybe even the remembrance. So you have to get 3 shards, so probably kill him about 3 times, and then you have to get a remembrance of the Vessel. So remembrances are a little bit more rare. They're kind of annoying to get sometimes, but they shouldn't be too hard. The only hard one that I've ran into was the Sukuna one. So that's how you craft him. And another annoying part about this update, you can see all the moves right here. Sadly, it's not that easy. So you would think that you would be done after getting the, obviously the spec. You couldn't be any more wrong. So if we go to inventory here, you can see I have items called like Playful Cloud, Death Painting, Shrine Item. There's a bunch of other stuff. Cursed Arm. So Cursed Arm, you can see that it has a 2 in parentheses. So this means that it's the second part to the Mastery. And Mastery is what you use to get new moves on the spec. So I think the first mastery part is the Simple Domain. So Simple Domain will have a 1 in parentheses. Then you go to 2, which is the Cursed Arm. Then 3 is Death Painting for, I think it's the Blood move. And then 4 is Shrine Item, which I think you just get a little dismantle, and Cleave, of course. So that's Yuji. I'm gonna showcase him now for anyone who wants to see him. I'm a little bit late anyway, so I'm sure you guys have already seen this, but for the people in the back who haven't, this is Yuji. So he also has a cool little gimmick. When you're about like 50 bar or something, you can get a black flash and you have to land it with your keybinds. So this is the basic. This is the M1s. This is Skull Crusher. Now this is Skull Crusher with black flash.
Bruh.
I failed. Okay, let's try that again. So you land that, and then you could also M1 them after. It's pretty overpowered. You could just leave them ragdolled and then start hitting them. So Q, we have Tiger Instinct. Now you could either use this as a counter or you can use it as an evasive, and it actually hits them after, so it's pretty good. And you can also ragdoll cancel as well. So like when people hit you, you can like fly out of their combo and stuff. It's very useful actually. I think it's the first evasive in AUT. So now we have Rapid Blows. I'm not gonna land the black flash part yet, but that's what it looks like basic. And we have Rapid Blows with the black flash. So you have to time it and do the full barrage.
This thing is trash!
So there we go.
Gonna be breathing out of.
And you could also, once again, ragdoll them and hit them. on the floor. It is so overpowered. I can't even stress it enough. It is so overpowered. They gotta nerf it. Next, we have Divergent Fist, which, you guessed it again, has a Black Flash variant. So that's it basic. If you just want to land it, you know, without hitting the Black Flash. Then this is Divergent Fist with Black Flash. Very overpowered. And once again, you leave them ragdolls. So now we have the fun stuff. Everything from here on out. No, actually, never mind. I was going to say it's mastery, but it's not. So we have the T holding. You can see T plus. It means hold down. This is cleave. So that's if you do it close up. There's actually another variant, which is pretty cool, but you take off their arm and stuff. Okay, and if you don't want to go up close, you actually have the option to stay back and use cleave. So you do that, and then you fling up a little grounded thing at them. It isn't as strong, of course, but it still hits them. Next, we have the normal T move, which is dismantle. You know, it could be used from pretty far. It's kind of just used to, like, I guess, combo start. Maybe combo. It really depends on how you guys play. Next, we have Magi Kick, which is a counter. So I'll do it right now. So you kind of just do like a little kick. It's very, very simple. So next we have Shattering Slam. This is like one of my favorite moves. You can literally go so far with it. It does require a little bit of bar though, so it kind of sucks. Next we have Groundbreaker. So you hold the G to use this move. Does a decent amount of damage as well. Next we have Focused Combination. With, oh wow, that needs a lot of bar. All right, so if we use it right now, wow. There we go. And then you actually, it has a cool gimmick. So it slows them down and no one can hit you. They can't hit you either. And no outside party can hit you. Very good move if you actually manage to hit it. So next we have Piercing Blood. This move's pretty good as well. Has a very good amount of range. You have not iframes. It used to be iframes. Now I think it just has hyper armor, so you can hold it down even then when you're getting hit. Still pretty decent move. And then last but not least, we have Simple Domain. So I'm not sure what exactly this does. I think it obviously, you know, saves you from domains, but I think there's also like a gimmick where it could protect you from damage. I'm not sure exactly, but let me know in the comments if you guys, you know what it means or does. But yeah, that's Yuji, the vessel. Let's move on to the next spec. So here, hey, ladies, I know, don't stamp too hard, all right? All right, but in all seriousness, this is Toji. Looks very cool. It's a skin right now, I think. So if you can see here, we actually have an M2. Now, most characters don't really have M2s, so it's pretty cool that this has one. So if we press M2, you have to keep spamming R2. It's not like you hold it down. You have to literally keep spamming it, but it's so overpowered. It literally has 0 cooldown pretty much. And it takes zero heat. This is heat, by the way. But that's chain carving. I don't think you have iframes in it, actually. But this is Skullcracker. The X. Very good. Also takes no bar. Then we have Q, hidden inventory, so you can switch between which weapon you want. You know, we have the hidden cloud or playful cloud, inverted spear. You know, I can't remember the names of everything, but I remembered a few. So we have breakneck slice. I think that grabs multiple people. Is pretty good though. Now if you hold E, we have Unwavering Flurry. Pretty decent move. Now if we hold R, we have Violent Flourish. It's like it takes you along with them. Pretty good. I don't think it combo extends though. Now normal R is Unrelenting Assault. That move is very good. Like you could hit multiple people. It's a good move. The normal T, we have Assassination. Pretty good move as well. Y, we have Chain of 1,000. Now this move used to be really good because it used to have iframes. It's still decent, it just doesn't have iframes anymore and people can hit you inside of it, so it's not as overpowered as it used to be. So for the G, we have Swift Stab. And you know, obviously you gotta land that, which I can't do. Let's try that again. Swift Stab. There we go. Just a little grab, pretty decent move. So if we hold G, we have Whirlwind Breaker. I don't know if this breaks domains, because obviously, you know, that move in most games breaks domains. I'm assuming it probably doesn't, because that would just be kind of overpowered, but maybe it does. If we hold H, we have Shrapnel Storm. So this is the move used against Megumi's bunnies. It's actually very overpowered. You can hit multiple people. It does a lot of damage. Very good move. Now for the normal H, we have Assassin Aptitude. We just pull out a Glock. For the last skill, we have Carnage, which you need 100 heat. A lot of heat, obviously. So I think this buffs all your moves. It even changes some of them, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to see which one it changes. I think it changes this one. Yep, this one, it didn't rush before, now it does. This turns into this. Very overpowered. And this is the same. I think a few other moves change. I just don't remember which ones. But yeah, that's Toji. Probably one of the more overpowered ones for PvP. PvE, not as much, but PvP, it is brain dead. I'm telling you, probably one of the most brain dead PvP specs in the game. All right, but without further ado, let's go to the two most anticipated ones. All right, so here we have Gojo. Don't mind the little aura. I know it's a stinky aura. It's just a buff. So these have pretty original M1s. Slow it down. So on the second M1, he does blue, kick, and then reversal red. So pretty cool M1s. So for the X move, we have two versions. We have beatdown and vice grip. So this is beatdown.
Tiger.
Actually, to make things more simple, let me just explain it like this. Right now, we're in the sealed version. So everything is going to be the first version of what you see. Once we get into, god damn, once we become unsealed, it'll be the other side, like gleaming, vice grip, maximum, all that stuff. So just to make it a little bit easier. Next move, we have flash combo. One more time. Pretty good. For our R, we have twofold kick. This move is also pretty good. It does pretty well against multiple targets as well. For our T, we have blue attract. You know, obviously it's supposed to hit them a little bit more and explode at the end, but sometimes it bugs out and doesn't grab them fully, I guess. Next, we have blue pull. So this does no damage. It kind of just like pulls them into you and you can combo extend off of it. It's pretty good. For our G, we have red push. So if you missed that, I'll actually show you. It's very good actually. All right, so I'm gonna miss on purpose. You can see it goes backwards and it, you know, auto tracks, and it takes 0 heat as well, which is crazy. Now for our H, we have red repel. Obviously just the blast version of red. K, we have ruthless barrage. That does a lot of damage in PvP. PvE and PvP, it does a lot of damage. And then for our Z, we have infinity. So when you're infinity, nothing can hit you, I'm pretty sure. It just takes all of your bar, and once it's gone, then it also disappears. And I don't think it has a cooldown either, which is pretty good. So as long as you have heat, you can do infinity. Very overpowered. And then for our last move, we have limitless. A lot of damage. Big boy damage. All right, so now, if we press Q...
Lord have mercy, I'm about to butt.
Whoa.
This is a skin, so obviously if you have the normal Gojo, it'll just be your blindfold. But now we're in 6 eyes version. So instead of beat down, it is now vice grip. This is the X. Normal beat down and slam them, whatever. Flash combo stays the same, but I think it pulls them a little bit more. Tell me if I'm wrong. For the R move, we have gleaming. You pull them and kick them away. T, probably one of the most brain dead moves. We have maximum blue. This also cannot be cancelled, so, you know, just adding to the more overpowered part. Next, we have blue collapse. This is a good amount of range as well. Can be used from decently far, and it takes their limbs. Now we have unlimited void. So it debuffs them. They also get slowed, I'm pretty sure. And I think you might do more damage. Might. Keyword might. I don't know. But regardless, it is overpowered. They can't really do anything in domains. Yeah, that's unlimited void. And you could also, it's pretty cool, you can also break your own domain. I like that part a lot. Also, keep in mind, once you end your domain, pretty much everything goes on cooldown. So if you're in PvP, only use domain if it's a surefire kill, because after, you're pretty much going to be rendered useless. So next we have red force. It's the one where he teleports behind and shoots red. For our H, we have Repel Blast. This move is also very overpowered. You can use it from decently far as well. Now we have the big boy move, B, Hollow Purple. 92 damage, and it goes pretty much across the map, I'm pretty sure. It takes their lives as well. Takes all your heat though, so keep that in mind. And you would think that is it, right? Until you hold Q. So now we're in, I don't even know what it's called. I'm just going to call it overdrive mode or awakened. That's what it's called, awakened mode. So now you can see, I think we do more damage, and the barrage is also a lot easier to land now. I'm pretty sure like everything is buffs a little bit, but you're going to see the major change in a second. So to get awakened on Gojo, you're going to need what's called limitless scrolls. Pretty much you get them from killing his boss. I think that's literally the only way how to get them. Also for Toji, I forgot to say, you're gonna need items as well. Inverted Spear is one of them, Playful Cloud, and I think... Okay, let me just go in order. So first, you have to get Soul Split Katana. Second, for the Mastery 2, you have to get Playful Cloud. For the third, it's Spear of Heaven. And for the fourth, Heavenly Restriction Awakening. So there's, once again, 4 Mastery items. They should be decently easy to get now that you can get them from Maharaga and Toji. So good luck getting those. All right, but now, instead of doing normal Hollow Purple, if we press B, yeah, so now it does Hollow Nuke, which obviously it does in the manga, so sorry if I spoiled you guys. I'll probably put a text up beforehand, so, you know, maybe people who don't watch or whatever. Oh, I forgot, that move changes as well. So instead of teleporting behind them now, you kind of slide and shoot a red at them, so it's different now. But I think that should be everything that changes with Gojo's awakening, so that should be the whole Gojo spec. So now we'll move into the last and probably hardest one to get, Sukuna.
Give it to me! Give it to me!
So this is Sukuna. This is his skin, manga skin, whatever. So when I said hardest, I wasn't joking. To get Sukuna, here, I'll just show you guys. Also, this is how you get Gojo. You're gonna need Gojo's Blindfold, which you get from the boss over there. You're gonna need Remembrance of the Strongest, which you get from Gojo or Maharaga, and the Strongest Shards, which can either be gotten from the shop right here, the banner, or Gojo himself. So let's see Sukuna. So the normal Sukuna spec itself is easy to get. It's just the mastery. So for the spec, we need 3 King of Curses shards, which you just get from Sukuna. It's probably the easiest drops, shards. And Remembrance of the Fallen. Remembrance was pretty annoying for me at first, but since they buffed it, it's been way easier. So it's probably easier to get now than it was before. So that's how you get normal Sukuna. So here comes the fun part. Yeah, this is what I spent 3 days doing. I know. You're gonna need to get 19 fingers. And that's not it. 19 fingers, and then you're also gonna need to get a Wheel of Dharma, which you get from Maharaga. It's a chance. I don't know what chance it is. It's very annoying though, because Maharaga only spawns, I think, every 3 hours, so it's very annoying to get, but you can probably just trade for one. So that's how you get Sukuna's mastery skills, which is Fuga, World Cutting Slash, and Malevolent Shrug. And to spice things up a little bit, I actually haven't even seen World Cutting Slash myself, so it's gonna be a first time reaction for me and you. Aw. Alright, so these are the M1s. So on the third M1, you do like a little dismantle or cleave. I don't know which one. I'm not really like a nerd, but you know. Alright, so for our X move, we have Demon Descent. Very fast paced move. You could just like rush at them, and I don't know if it goes through block or not. I'm gonna keep it at that. For E, we have Fiendish Rush. That's the ground variant. There's so many variants on the Sukuna, you won't even like see it coming. So now if we jump with Fiendish Rush, it does that, but that's not it. That is not all. So if we have some bar up and we jump, we time it right, it now does a black flash, and once again, just like Yuji, it'll ragdoll them and you can combo extend. It is so overpowered. For our R, or holding R, we have Skull Crasher. Now you can see it jumps a little bit, and you'll see why in a second. But for the normal R, we have Axe Kick. Now that move is super overpowered, mainly being because you can just use it in the middle of, or not in the middle of someone's combo. Like if you see someone coming at you, you can just use it and it won't cancel. It has hyper armor. So you can just throw it out and it'll always be used. So now if we jump and press R, It does a little slam down kick. Pretty cool. If we hold T now, we have cleave. And once again, this is not the only variant. I'm not lying when I said there's a lot of them. So now if we jump and hold T, you do a little cleave in the air and a bunch of slashes. Now we have our normal T, which is dismantle. This hits multi-enemies as well. Does a crap ton amount of damage on NPCs as well. Very overpowered move. And once again, you guessed right, that's not the only variant. So if we jump and press T, it does dismantle and flings you back. It doesn't do multi-slashes. It does one big slash that does just the amount of damage as the normal one does, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. It probably does more, but very overpowered. For our Y move, we have Devil Throw. And you'll see why this move is very good in a second. Very important. Now for our U move, we have Malevolent Shrine. I'm gonna keep the volume low because it has copyright music, so. And once you're in Malevolent Shrine, you can hold U, and it does more damage than it would do just, you know, normal slashes. But keep in mind, you are very vulnerable doing this. And it'll last a really long time as well. And once again, just like Gojo's, once your domain ends, you are pretty much rendered useless. All your moves are on cooldown, and yeah, you're just a little bum on the street, no aura, and you're pretty much only going to be able to use like these moves and stuff. So for our G move, we have Fuga. You can hold it down and aim it. Very good move, goes very far, travels far, it's very good. Alright, so now we have our H move. Keep in mind, World Cutting Slash and Malevolent Shrine. Dog, this is editing me here. I don't know what the hell is going on with me not being able to say Malevolent Shrine. I don't know how much saliva was sitting inside of my mouth at the time, but my bad. Malevolent Shrine. I could say it. Don't start making fun of me in the comments saying I have a lisp. I don't have a lisp. They share a cooldown. It's very weird. They share a cooldown, so when you use World Cutting Slash, domain will go on cooldown. So this is World Cutting Slash. Now in PvP, it's probably kind of hard to land, but that's what it looks like. It takes 75 heat. Pretty overpowered though. All right, and for our last move, we have Supreme Martial Solution. So you summon a little Thunderbolt, and it's pretty good, very good in PvP. Now, I was explaining why Devil Throw was good earlier. I'll show you the reason now. So if you use this, and you jump and hold T, you actually teleport to your enemies, and then you can hold R, and it's pretty much a true combo. Unless you have Yuji, I don't even know if you can escape with Yuji, but that's a combo you can use, and you literally just can't escape. It's so good. Another thing I didn't mention, if we use Malevolent Shrine, and then Fuga, you can see our Fuga is now Fuga. It's no longer the mini arrow, just a trash little flame ballista. It is a big Fuga charged up, and it explodes very wide range. But yeah, that is every JJK spec in the update, how to obtain them, pretty much everything you guys need to know. Is it worth it? Hell yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I spent like 2 to 3 days grinding for these specs, and I'm very happy now. But that's everything. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.